Namaste everyone. I welcome you to my channel Pratibha with Bar Technology. Today in this video, you are going to understand about communication skills. The communication skills can be defined as the one's ability to convey their views, information or message to another person in an effective and efficient manner. It is simply an act to transfer the information to another using vocal, visual, non-verbal and written mediums. A person with the excellent communication skills often able to convey and receive the messages in a clear way. The general communication skills play an important role in the everyday's communication while exchanging conversation with another person. So in communication skill, sender and receivers play a very important role. Now let us go through the objectives of the communication skills. To consider verbal and non-verbal communication methods, to understand and practice effective listening skills, to communicate in clear, respectful and non-judgmental ways, and also to know when to seek advice. Okay. While going through the communication skills, when crowd of 40 students or 40 people will be there, that time one can go for icebreaker game. Communication is exchange of information leading us to connect with each other at different levels. Communication helps to establish clear expectations, build strong relationships, leads to new ideas and innovation, contributes in building strong teamwork. For all these, communication is very, very important. Important parameters in communication skills are like there are four major language skills, namely reading, writing, listening, and speaking. One should also know about barriers to communication and overcoming measures to these barriers to communication. The operative principles of communication, its effectiveness, and then various associated concepts on overcoming the barriers to communication. One must have that knowledge. And also one should have non-verbal communications like body language. One should have thoroughly understood body language. Then they'll be able to understand or connect to another people. Here are some list of communication skills. You must to build a proper communication skills. One should have proper eye contact, friendly body language, and one should be very clear in conveying the message. One should give compliments and one should be active listener. Let us go to the first one, have eye contact. A person should always look into the eyes of the person while having a conversation with someone. It helps in creating trust and confidence in a conversation. However, there is need to avert the eyes at sometimes for ensuring that eye contact is not overwhelming. Second one, friendly body language. A person with effective communication skills always has friendly body language. An open and inviting body language helps in creating a comfortable environment for a great conversation. Third point, you should be very clear. One of the essential communication skills is clarity, because the major motive of communication is generally to change something. If a person wants someone to change something, then they require to tell them in clear way for achieving the desired results. A person should always use easy and simple language to convey any message to the other person. That time sender is very, very important to give a clear cut, crystal clear information to the receiver. So one should be very clear. That is one of the major concept of communication skills. Give compliments. Some of the people might think that it is an uncomfortable thing, but it is well proven fact that everyone wants them to get admired by the others. It can be noticing someone's dedication, hard work, or just admiring their dressing sense. Active listening, a great communication skill, is not only limited to talk or using body language, it also consists of hearing what others are saying. A person can improve their social interactions and relationships by becoming a good listener. They can also increase their ability to persuade, negotiate, and influence. So these are some of the list of communication skills. I'll repeat for you. One should have proper eye contact, friendly body language. One should be very clear in passing the message during the conversation, give compliments, and be a good listener or active listener. Active listening work is very, very important. Soft skills relevant to performing well in professional activities like group discussion and interviews play a very important role. Listening skills. Why do we need listening skills? How to enhance our listening skills? How to be better listener? How to be an active listener? One should question all these questions to themselves, then one will become a very good listener. Okay, it's not like always you need to get experiential learning every time. When you question yourself, when you go for self introspect, you'll be able to understand many concepts. So go for self questioning, so that to build a very good communication skills. Types of communication skills. There are basically 4 types of communication skills which are mentioned below: verbal communication, non-verbal communication, written communication. Verbal communication skills play an important role in the day-to-day communication, and that's why a person must be able to use appropriate words for explaining their views to the others. Non-verbal communication. Generally, non-verbal communication is a difficult skill for lots of people. It includes body language and cues that are given off during hearing someone's views. Written communication. It is one of those communication skills that often get overlooked. In a company, the most basic position also needs employees to have good written communication skills. A professional way of writing, proper spelling, and appropriate grammar usage are some important competencies that must be mastered. So these are some types of communication skills one should have in the day-to-day life. I'll repeat for you: verbal communication, non-verbal communication, and written communication. Now let us go through here to be an effective communicator. What are the skills one should have? So let us go through now effective communication skills parameters. First one, the most important one: eye contact and visible mouth, body language, silence, checking for understanding, smiling face, summarizing what has been said, encouragement to continue, and some questions. One should entertain questions, right? After they talk, if they have any kind of queries, one should give enough time for their questionnaires, right? So all these are some of the effective communication skills. Eye to eye contact means there should be eye to eye contact. Okay, while talking, you can't keep like this your mouth. If I keep my mouth or something like this, you feel uncomfortable to talk with me or to interact. So eye contact and visible mouth is very, very important. Then body language, how you express yourself in front of the others. Okay, how you present yourself, your body language is very, very important. Okay, your head movement and hand movement, okay, body gesture, posture, everything which is also communicating some message to the other person. So body language is very important. If somebody is talking, you cannot hold your head like this and you can't go in front of them, right? So body language is very, very important. Your hand movement, head movement, and how the way you stand, the way you sit, everything matters. Then silence. When other person is speaking, you must be silent. It means when sender is giving some message or information through verbal information, right, that time other person should be silent. Okay, that's they're supposed to maintain silence. Then checking for understanding, whether the person who is passing a message or information or whatever they are communicating, whether other person is understanding or not. So one should go for checking for understanding. Then smiling face. If you're conveying anything to other person, if you without smile, if you convey some information, what happens? They won't be able to receive properly. Okay. If you tell something with this very smiling face, okay, then that will be easy for the receiver to understand the concept. Summarizing what has been said. Okay, what are the conversation which has happened, everything. No, at the end, if somebody wants from you to summarize everything, you should be able to summarize properly in a with the proper concept. Encouragement to continue. If somebody is talking in between, one should not poke and one should not interrupt. What are you telling this, that, this, right? You don't know how to tell. No, that should not be done. So one should encourage to encouragement to continue. Yeah, you are doing well, good. Like that, you need to pat on them and you should encourage them. You should motivate them. So that is very one of the effective communication skills. Then some questions. Once after the interaction is over, everything done, no, that time at the end moment there should be a proper questions in the space so that one can interact with their questions, and if they have any kind of doubts they can interact. Now, barriers to effective communication skills. Okay, we understood in the previous slide that there are so many communication skills are there. What are the barriers? Barriers means some students will be having very good knowledge, but they don't know how to speak. They don't know how to use the language. Okay, their mother tongue is Telugu or Kannada, but when the task comes to express their information through the English language, language is one of the barrier. Or sometimes some situation may come, you know, to express some concepts in Hindi, that time language is one barrier. So language is a barrier for the effective communication. Then noise. If I'm talking from the background, if I get any kind of noise, that is going to that is going to disturb my particular talk or conversation. So noise is also one of the barrier. Then distractions. Okay, in between some distractions, if phone call is coming or some attenders are coming and disturbing in the class, and some teachers are coming, something is going on, that distraction is also one of the barrier. Then put downs. If somebody is talking and every time you don't know anything, just sit down, sit down. So others should not demotivate. Okay, put down should not be done. That is also one of the barrier. Then lack of interest. What the other person is saying, you must listen properly. Okay, if you show your disinterest and show your body language that you are in a negative attitude, that is a lack of interest. That also one of the barrier. Then disability. Okay, but you want to speak but you don't have enough content or concept, right? That will tell you, give information about disability. You are not you have not you don't have enough ability to interact about that particular concept. So that is disability. And if you don't, otherwise you don't have enough source about to talk about that particular information. Discomfort with the topic. Some students love to talk about science, but they got some topics which related to spirituality. Okay, that time what happens, they feel very discomfort. I don't like this what spiritual theme, everything I love science topics, so that I'll talk. That is a discomfort. That is also one of the barrier. Then distance. Okay, if you're talking in a very far distance and to the other person, that is also one of the barrier. Too many questions. Before giving answers to the one question, some people with there, they'll keep on rushing with so many questions. Okay, too many questions also, which is one of the barrier for the effective communication skill. Then other people. If one person is talking, other person should not supposed to interact in between, and they should not supposed to come in during the interaction, right? They should have their enough time, and everybody should get enough their own enough space. Okay, then proper communication will happen. Other people, if they interact or interrupt in between, no, that brings the barriers to communication. Then time. You have more information but you have very less time. Okay, time limit is there. Okay, that time is also one of the barriers to the effective communication. If you have enough time, and that time what happens, you'll be getting enough time to interact with the other person, right? Time is also one of the barrier for the effective communications. And even in my laptop I got battery is down. that battery is down, that also battery is less, right? That is now I have not charged properly. That is also another barrier which comes under the this barriers to effective communication. Then communication, I already discussed this one. Verbal, it means that is the language and sound. Non-verbal communication means gestures, body language, sign language, signals, and written. All this which comes under the non-verbal. Now let us go through listening skills. Okay, this listening skills will also enhance the communication skills. You should be a very active listener. You should respond properly to the sender. Okay, then paraphrasing is very important. If some concepts are not understood properly, you need to connect with some other example or stories, and you must be able to explain. Asking questions for clarification, which will give a very good interaction. Then mirroring the other person's language. All this which comes under the listening skills. Active listening, that listener for message content, listening for listen for feelings, respond to feelings, note all cues, verbal and non-verbal, and rephrase the sender's message. Then you can also to understand the communication skills, or how best one can communicate, how best that group can communicate, you can play Chinese whisper game. Okay. Coming to the conclusion, having good communication skills is an important thing for both the employees and business owners in an organization, and even for today's students nowadays. Everyone needs to be mastered it for conveying their messages to the other person in an efficient manner. These skills facilitate the sharing of information between two or a group of people or group of students. With this, I'll conclude today's topic, communication skills. I, Dr. Pratibha KS, signing off for today. I'll be back with some more very interesting videos. Stay tuned with me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.